Good morning, friends. Today we are going to discuss on our training program machine structure, static and dynamic loading. How it is helping engineers, experienced engineers as well as freshers. Freshers particularly to get a job in design and experienced engineers to excel their career in design. Okay, let us start. What projects we are included? Means first problem with all mechanical design engineers is they don't know how to make formula tree. What is formula tree? Right? If I say take this project, okay, this is a, you must have seen this particular machine, sugarcane crushing machine. From where the design will start? Design in mechanical engineering starts with load and it ends with HP of motor. Now in between whatever comes you have to design. So there is a load is moving as a input parameter to next assembly level, to gears, to flywheels, to belt and then to motor. So if you get this kind of practice of training your mind on how to use formulas which you commonly know, we don't say you don't know formulas, you know the formulas but you don't know how to apply in real industrial world. If you know how to apply these particular formulas, simple basic formulas and some advanced formulas derived from basic formulas in design, then your mind will work. You will be very proud of yourself to be a natural designer. Okay, now we say tower crane, you design a tower crane, we give customer will give you only, if you are working in industry, customer will give you only two parameters, the span of tower crane and the weight to be carried, that's all. Now you start design. In our training also we give you only two parameters and make you design. Before make you design, we make you understand the fundamentals of design, what fundamentals goes in designing this kind of product. Okay, as you all are engineers, you have gone through this kind of theory but you don't know how to apply in real industrial world. Now that is our role. We said design this COT crane, right? Now you know the fundamentals. This crane is having traveling load, right? It is not a static load, it is a traveling load. Here right from say structure design to pulley and rope, gearbox, rail, wheels on rail, what will the MOC, material of construction, because without proper knowledge on MOC, material of construction, you cannot be a good designer. Now this is a punch press, simple mechanical punch press. Now how to start design of this punch press, from where it starts? Okay, so you must know what are the sheet metal fundamentals. Sheet metal fundamentals, right? If you want to punch a hole or punch a square or rectangle out of a particular thickness material, then how much load it will be required. And in punch press, how flywheel is working, what is the advantage of flywheel here, how we are reducing motor HP with the help of flywheel, how the structure is designed. We have inducted projects, very varied projects, and it has got very far reaching importance in parallel designs. Parallel means if we say drilling machine, right? Drilling machine design starts from the tip of the drill, the load starts from tip of the lead. Now any tip of the drill, right? You can take say parallel designs will be milling cutter. If you want to drill a hole in earth or across the rock, what kind of loading you can expect. You will get experience to all that things. You say belt conveyor, how to design belt conveyor, because in modern industries, material handling is one of the biggest user. Means without material handling, belt conveyor, screw conveyor, you cannot have a bulk material handling facility. And all these big plants, if you say any refinery or metallurgical or metal, these big plants they have, or in paper industry, chemical plants, they have this kind of, or pharma sector, they have lot of screw conveyors. Okay. So you must know how to design all these machines. And our basic idea of providing training to you is that you get acquaint with lot of formulas. You come across design of lot of projects, and by designing this kind of projects, the formulas start working automatically in your brain, that how to apply this thing. And that's why we are training you on so many projects. Some engineers, they have got a misconception that it is too hard. I am not good at formulas. I was not good at formulas in college. Or many engineers, they have got fear on formulas. We say don't fear on formulas. We are here to help you out. And it is a, say, very easy, not very easy. We will not say initially it will be very easy, but once you will start working on these formulas, how to read formulas, we say how to read formulas, how to break formulas, and how to assemble formulas. Okay. You must know all these things. We say we are not say we know design of all the products across the world, but we must say that okay, whatever comes in between in my career, I can break the formulas from books or from existing designs available in the market. Okay. So what our train engineers say about this thing, now this guy is from USA, and he has undergone our total design program of 4 months, and it has included hydraulics, gear design, shaft, bearings, lubricants as well. uh, and he has been selected with very big company. Okay. He is very happy with our. Now what Mr. Senior scientists want to say about our program? Rarely such issues are covered in curriculum. Yes, professors are very good at formulas, but you don't know how to apply in real engineering world. It requires both practo-theoretical knowledge. Practo-theoretical knowledge means you know the theory, you design by theory, and you make that component or assembly and product. You test it, then again some flaws will be there, some mistakes will be there. You rectify, go to design board, go to theory, again rectify, come up with new factor of safety parameters, and redesign it. Now this requires practical experience, and we have that kind of level of experience. We say we work for 29 years in such climate. Okay. And still we are working. So we are coming up with lot of problems in consultancy and in our own company in metal forming machine manufacturing. So we know all this thing, and we are transferring this particular knowledge to you young engineers, so your life becomes very easy. You can pick up the things very fast, you can move on with your career very fast, because today's industry wants problem solver, design problem solver. And if you can solve the design problems, it is having very fundamental problems. If your fundamentals are clear, then you can solve the problems. But that fundamentals has to be practo-theoretical, not only theoretical. Many engineers say I am very good at theory, I am gold medalist, this, that, I am BTech, MTech. It is okay, but if I give you very practo-theoretical problem, right, then you say, oh, I have not come across this kind of design. Now weight reduction is one of the prime concern for modern engineering, and for that we are using, everybody is using FEA simulation, right? But how you can do the same by hand calculation? Can you do the same by hand calculation? And what parameter to be look for weight reduction. Now in sheet metal we have covered, we are showing you lot many calculations, right? Bending, punching, piercing, other lot many machines we are discussing, metal forming machines we are discussing, design parameters of metal forming machines which we are discussing. This is not shown here. Shearing machine, bending machine, section bending machine, plate bending machine, right? Not many parameters we are discussing, that what is the design fundamentals of this kind of machine. So I am ending up here as a brief, on a brief note. Okay, do contact us for more information. Thank you.